a grand chaser, but a big weight to deal with today. Nippon Nugget having his first run over the fences. He's fit and a last start winner. All in, and they're off and racing. Palace Symphony began well from his middle gate. Century's Fox was away fast. Houdini Robe dropped in behind them early. Vautinsk away quickly with Mr. Vagabond and Denny Boy. First fence coming up now, first of 14 on their long journey, and Denny Boy reaches it in front. Denny Boy, the leader, coming up towards the second of the double in front of Mr. Vagabond. In third placing then as they go over this one, Vautinsk on the outside, followed then by Century's Fox and Palace Symphony not far from the pace, being trailed by Nippon Nugget and then Zephyr Jack. Behind these is Great White Shark over on the inside, and Booster Hooves a little worse in middle of the field, followed by Tick Over. A break to River Tough as the first one in the lane comes up. He's being followed then by Houdini Robe, Summer Bay and Shetton Street as last of all. At the next fence, and Denny Boy cleared it pretty well. It's Denny Boy about 2 or 3 lengths in front of Century's Fox and Mr. Vagabond sharing second and third. Over the next, Vautinsk just wrapped the top of it. Zephyr Jack went past him on the inside, and then Palace Symphony, who's lying about 5th or 6th on the outside as they come along to the next fence. He's moving up now. In behind those horses, Booster Hooves, as they go underneath the winning post with a lap to go and head towards the 7th fence in the race now. And in behind those horses, behind Booster Hooves, we've got Nippon Nugget and Great White Shark with a gap to Tick Over and River Tough. Summer Bay is one of the last when they head out of the straight from Houdini Robe, and Shetton Street is last of all. So the first 7 have been negotiated and they head out of the straight now, and Denny Boy led Century's Fox. A length and a half away is Mr. Vagabond, third on the outside of Zephyr Jack. One to Vautinsk, the favourite, who's running 5th with Palace Symphony around him. One behind those, Nippon Nugget, who's tucked away on the inside. Tick Over pulling his way up around the outside next, followed by Great White Shark. Then River Tough, Booster Hooves, followed by Houdini Robe. Summer Bay is next to last, and 2 lengths to Shetton Street. Denny Boy heads out to the foot of the rise, being joined by Century's Fox as they go to the double down there. Mr. Vagabond in third placing, a length and a half, Zephyr Jack, 3/4 to Vautinsk and Palace Symphony next on the outside as they go to the second of that double. In behind them then is Nippon Nugget, followed by Great White Shark, who's improving between horses, and then River Tough, Houdini Robe, Booster Hooves. Tick Over has gone backwards again. He's back to third last from Summer Bay and Shetton Street by the 1400. And the next couple of fences up on top of the hill are in their sights, with Century's Fox over it in front now from Mr. Vagabond running second. Denny Boy up there third now after leading early. In behind them, Zephyr Jack in 4, and they're followed by Nippon Nugget, 5th the inside. Back behind those horses, Great White Shark steadily running himself into the race, and 1 to Vautinsk. 2 lengths to Palace Symphony, staying wide out of trouble with his big weight. Now being passed by Houdini Robe and River Tough, both making runs. Then came Tick Over, Booster Hooves, second last to Summer Bay, and 4 lengths to Shetton Street. So they've gone past where they started and coming up towards the third last one in the race. Denny Boy again moved up on the outside to have a crack at Century's Fox for the lead. Here's Vautinsk coming with his run under Evans now on the outside. He's putting himself in the picture third as they leap that one. In behind those horses then is Mr. Vagabond, and Zephyr Jack is coming home pretty well. A line of about 4. Vautinsk on the outside. Zephyr Jack went through the gap and is tackling him around the home turn. Century's Fox, Mr. Vagabond squeezing up near the inside. Still a line of 4. They lead now from Denny Boy, who dropped off 5th, and they're followed by Nippon Nugget. They're coming down towards the last one now. Palace Symphony is last of all. Mr. Vagabond got up on the inside, took the lead from Zephyr Jack. Vautinsk coming again, and then Century's Fox and a gap to River Tough. Mr. Vagabond in front from Zephyr Jack, Vautinsk, Century's Fox, River Tough. It's Mr. Vagabond though. He's more than 2 lengths in front. He's kept going under the whip in the run home, and Mr. Vagabond, Brett Scott takes it out. Mr. Vagabond first. The New Zealander Too Good beating Vautinsk in second, and Zephyr Jack third. Close up River Tough and Century's Fox. Then Summer Bay, Nippon Nugget, followed by Houdini Robe, and a gap behind those to Tick Over, Shetton Street, Great White Shark. Denny Boy knocked up. Palace Symphony found the effort a bit too much with that weight. He's finished second to last, and Booster Hooves last to greet the judge.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Mr. Vagabond, $9.50 and $2.90. Vautinsk, $1.80 and 5 Zephyr Jack.
Velvet Crowd, drawn the inside. Racing now. Oh, Save It Spice missed it 2 or 3 lengths after rearing. Velvet Cloud Diatribe away well with Blue Murder, and on the outside of them, Kings Creek looking for the front early. as they settle down now. And here's Windsong Dancer pushing up, going past the 1200 metres, and she goes to the front. So it's Windsong Dancer, a narrow leader. Blue Murder is second. Kings Creek trapped out wide, looking for somewhere to slot in. There's Soviet Spice whipping around the field after a slow beginning, gets up to second now. Diatribe lays fifth on the inside, followed by Velvet Cloud and 2 lengths Troubadour. About to run off the back now at the 800 metres. Soviet Spice drew a neck in front of Windsong Dancer. A length and a half to Blue Murder third. Diatribe fourth on the inside, and then Kings Creek 3 deep the trip. Velvet Cloud in the centre, 3/4 of a length away, and Troubadour last by 2 when they came down the side near the 600 metres. Haven't run this very fast now. Soviet Spice a neck in front of Windsong Dancer. Blue Murder's come away from the rails. Then came Kings Creek on the outside. Diatribe sweating on a run, travels okay before the turn. Troubadour pulls out wide, and Velvet Cloud. The 7 runners are a tightly bunched unit round the turn. Windsong Dancer kicking back, Soviet Spice and Blue Murder on the outside of them running on. Then came Troubadour closing with Kings Creek, and Diatribe is held up there across the track at the 200 metres. Troubadour and Kings Creek reached the lead from over on the inside now. Diatribe getting through, but Troubadour's bolted away. Great training performance. Troubadour first up at 1400, wins at 2 lengths. Diatribe, who was a shade unlucky. Kings Creek third, covered ground. Next Velvet Cloud, Blue Murder, and they're followed in by Soviet Spice, and Windsong Dancer dropped out to last. Coming from last at 1400, according to Rick Lacey. Got a bit of an opinion of him. All set now, and on their journey, Sheer Kingston out reasonably well towards the outside. Tristace jumped nicely, so did Cargo Limit and Triple Gin. Covered Cross jumped well, easing back in the early stages down to the inside. Sheridan is going forward in the red colours, and as they came to the post the first time, it's the maiden Sheridan going to the lead. Tristace is second. Sheer Kingston moving up, still caught a little wide there. Cargo Limit just inside him, and followed by, just behind them, Great Grades, and they're followed by Covered Cross, Triple Gin, and Reindeer Rock dropped out to last of all. As they head out of the straight, and Sheridan is the leader, moving up Sheer Kingston on the outside of Tristace, so the favourites racing together when they head out of the straight. Great Grades is a length and a half away fourth, 1 to Cargo Limit fifth on the inside, and a length to Covered Cross, followed by Triple Gin, and more than 2 lengths back last of all is Reindeer Rock. Sheridan takes the field into the back near the 1400, leading by a length and a half. Sheer Kingston up in second placing, Tristace third on the inside, and Great Grades is a half length away fourth, 1 Cargo Limit, followed by Covered Cross on the outside, a length and a half to Triple Gin, and Reindeer Rock is last of all. Into that strong wind down the back, and Sheridan at the 1200 metres is the leader, 3/4 of a length clear. Running second, Sheer Kingston, and travelling 3 wide now is Great Grades. Tristace getting lovely cover over on the inside. 2 lengths Cargo Limit, 3/4 then to Covered Cross, followed by Triple Gin, and Reindeer Rock last by the 1000. Sheridan the leader, Sheer Kingston a length away. Great Grades travelling wide. On the rails, Tristace has had the run of the race. A length and a half to Cargo Limit, then Covered Cross, who's third to last, followed by Triple Gin, and Reindeer Rock whipped the field in when they've gone past the 800 metres. Sheridan led down the hill. Great Grades is making a race of it early, moving up 3 wide. Sheer Kingston goes with him in the centre. The 3 of them come towards the 600 leading. Tristace waiting on a run behind them. Cargo Limit's worked into it 2 around him, although under the whip now, and then Triple Gin and Covered Cross, and 2 to Reindeer Rock. Round the turn now, Sheer Kingston in the middle, puts his nose in front. Great Grades on his outside, and Sheridan the rail. A gap there for Tristace to come through if he can. Sheridan sprinted quickly near the 300. He put up a length and a half now. Tristace switches to the inside, and Triple Gin is coming through with Cargo Limit wider out. Now they've reached the 100 metre mark, and Sheer Kingston the leader from Tristace is trying to go with it. Sheer Kingston's pulling out enough though. Sheer Kingston a half in front, 3/4. Sheer Kingston beats Tristace. Third placing maybe Triple Gin, and a photo from Cargo Limit. Reindeer Rock made a little late ground. They're trailed by Covered Cross, Great Grades, and the early leader Sheridan dropped out to run last. Favourite takes it out, number 2, Sheer Kingston, ridden by Damien Oliver. Set on the pace. Tristace getting edgy. Now they're right. Racing now. Bone Giller Tom out fairly. Gold Gun away very fast as they settle down, and across from the outside, Lord Remington went out quickly too, and Naspin Block shows pace on the rails. As they settle, it's Gold Gun one off the fence, Naspin Block with the rails. They lead now from Bone Giller Tom on the outside third, and Lord Remington deeper out as next, followed by Coniston Edition going through on the inside. Next, Ricochet, Star, Spirit Breaker, and St Pango last when they came to the turn. Gold Gun off the rail led Naspin Block. Bone Giller Tom only a length away around the turn from Coniston Edition, and they got away then on Lord Remington and Ricochet Star. They're in the straight near the 300. Gold Gun given his head, led by a length and a half. Bone Giller Tom starting to wind up, and Coniston Edition through on the inside. Gold Gun at the 200 metres being tackled by Bone Giller Tom and Coniston Edition. Ricochet Star, Spirit Breaker wide. Gold Gun from Bone Giller Tom. Gold Gun and Bone Giller Tom. There's nothing between them. Gold Gun won it by a neck to either Bone Giller Tom or Coniston Edition, who stuck on very well on the fence. Just behind those, Spirit Breaker and Lord Remington, followed further back in the field by St Pango and Ricochet Star, and Naspen Block dropped out to run last in the time of 56.1. Stand by. Little movement down towards the inside. They're off at the 1300. Dennison Ruler, the one that missed it about a length or so. Scenic Talk is one of the first to bounce out ahead of Lord Kingston. Scenic Gem is up there too with KU's Gold, Typhoon Barney. Pedersen pushing up on the inside, and Copeland out wider from Don't Say Goodbye and about the middle of the field. Now Scenic Talk at the 1,000 metre mark leads from Copeland going to second. Scenic Gem and KU's Gold third and fourth, with the first turn looming up. Don't Say Goodbye's got in to be about fifth or sixth on the outside of Typhoon Barney. Scenic Gem checked there, lost ground. Next in the field is Deerfield, about a neck away to Lord Kingston, Wonder Palisant, Rainbow Brave. Alarock, Dennison Ruler and Time Scale a good way back towards the end is Above the Stars, and Piron Ladders last. Copeland working around the outside lead. Scenic Talk on the fence. A length away is Don't Say Goodbye around the outside, followed then by KU's Gold, Scenic Gem. Typhoon Barney back on the inside when they corner, and then Lord Kingston into the straight now at the 400 metres. Scenic Talk the inside, and Copeland, who's taken the lead on the outside. Here comes Don't Say Goodbye winding into his work well. Don't Say Goodbye takes the lead from Copeland. Typhoon Barney on the rail, and then Lord Kingston. It's Don't Say Goodbye from Typhoon Barney.